Hello and welcome to part 2 of the painting. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, then the link is given in the description box below. So come, let's paint together. As you can see, I am using the mixture of crimson red and white color to paint the petal of lotus, taking pink color. I'm also showing you my palette as well. As you can see, the amount of colors I am using and the mixture of colors I am using. We'll pick a little bit of crimson red to give the shade. Always be patient while painting and keep your mind free from all the worries. Same way I am painting the next petal of the lotus, picking up pink color. Same way painting the next petal using crimson red. Somewhere I'm using light pink color, somewhere I'm using pink color, and somewhere I'm using white color. For this kind of effect, I am not mixing the colors. From the tip of the brush, I am taking little white and pink color, and when you will drag your brush, the color will come in this way. One thing more, it is not necessary to fully mix the color. As you can see, my pink color is not mixed with white color. Now I'm using lemon yellow color for painting the center of the lotus. Always remember that do highlight your painting or the flower or whatever thing you are painting, as it will give the realistic effect to your painting. Somewhere I am using white, somewhere I am using crimson red, somewhere I am using a little bit of white and pink color. Now I have started highlighting my petals. Now I'm using a mixture of ultramarine blue color and white, and will paint again this flower as I have previously painted lotus. Using the same technique, you have to paint your this flower. Here I am using white color. You can choose any brush, it just depends upon the size of painting you are choosing. You can see it very clearly that somewhere I am taking white and somewhere I am taking ultramarine blue, and with the same brush I am picking white color, and when you drag your brush the effect come awesome. Make the tip of your petal a little bit sharp. It looks more beautiful. I just love this technique of painting leaves, as I have used three colors. You can see sap green, white and light green. I will just pick the colors. See, I am picking the colors and will drag the brush, and the effect will be so beautiful. It will like a 3D effect. See, I am picking the color. And while dragging the brush, I will slightly rotate it like this. See, now I have taken sap green and white color. I'm not mixing the colors, I'm just taking the colors with the help of a tip of the brush. Now I have mixed the color. As you can see the amount of color in my brush, and see I'm rotating the brush. Your color must be thick for this kind of strokes. I just love these kind of strokes. See, just rotate your brush and this thick line will come on your painting and it will look beautiful when your painting will dry up. Again, you can see my brush is fully loaded with different colors, that is white, sap green and light green. I have not mixed those colors. You can see the brush very clearly. See, sap green, white, light green. When you will drag your brush, the effect will be awesome. I have just loaded the brush with different colors. I haven't mixed these three colors for painting the leaves. And just while dragging your brush down, just rotate your brush a slight to give this thick color effect. See, the thicker lines are looking so much beautiful. Now I'm using lemon yellow color. Now taking light green color, I'm giving the shade. Remove masking tape using color black. Now using golden metallic color and flat brush 2, I'm painting these spirals. Now this stamp I'm using, and I'm using the pearl metallic color, that is golden in shade. These stamps are easily available in any stationery shop. This is final look of the painting, and do tell me in the comment section how you liked it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. The link for part 1 is given in the description box. Till then, bye.